Hi everyone. This is a different video than usual. It's not about self-storage and it's not sharing reflections or advice. This week I've been taking a course to learn how to facilitate workshops using Lego Serious Play. If you haven't heard of Lego Serious Play before, it's a technique where Lego bricks are used by serious people to tackle serious questions in organizations. And so this is a great place for me to stand. I'm standing in front of a Porsche 911 GT3 for this video. I'll show you a little bit more of the car in just a minute. But I wanted to show you one of the little exercises that we did this week that kind of really opened my eyes towards how Lego bricks can actually be a really interesting tool in a business. So we were all given 6 bricks and we were told that on this sheet of paper right here, we should draw out how many different kinds of ducks we could construct using those 6 bricks. We couldn't touch the bricks, we couldn't build with them, we just had to look at them and then draw. And then we had 3 minutes to do that. So what you see here, let's see there, is what I managed to do in 3 minutes, which is 3.5 ducks. Then we were told that we had another 3 minutes, but this time we were not supposed to draw the ducks, but instead we were going to build them. And so we had 6 bricks, and then we could construct them in as many different ways as we wanted, and we had to count how many ducks could we build in 3 minutes. Now what you see down here under my drawings is the number of ducks I could build. So I could build 9 ducks when I was building it instead of 3 when I was drawing it. And so that kind of to me illustrates the interesting aspect of what I've been learning about this week. Because the reason why I wanted to show this to you was that it's kind of really an illustration of how we can speed up our thinking process or an analysis process when we engage our hands in our thinking. When we think with our hands, when we illustrate our thoughts through building with 3-dimensional bricks, even if it's a duck, it's also easier for others to get a fuller picture of our perspective. It's basically taking traditional analytical thinking and then infusing it with imagination. And that allows us also to kind of zoom into the detail and then zoom out into the bigger picture much quicker than usual. It's been a really, really interesting week. I've learned a bunch of new stuff, but I've also been doing training for long enough to know that all true learning and all true knowing is in the doing. Until we've actually done something and we've done it over and over again, we haven't truly learned it. And that's why I'm really eager to get out and run some Lego Serious Play workshops so that I can get some more practical experience using these techniques that I've been learning and practicing this week. So because of that, I've decided to give away 3 free workshops that use Lego Serious Play. I will bring the Legos, don't have to worry about that. And the workshops can really be related to a bunch of different topics. Things like strategic planning, team development, mapping out how an organization is going to respond to a specific challenge like AI or changing market conditions. How long the workshop is, whether it's half a day or 2 days, that's something that I will agree with the different organizations that I run them in, and also what kind of topics to work on. I only have 2 caveats. One is that these first workshops won't be online. They need to be in person. I will be doing this stuff online over time, but as I'm sort of really getting this stuff under my skin, into my hands, I want in-person experience with it. So these workshops need to be in person. And the other one is that if you're not in the Copenhagen area and I need to travel to come to you, then I just ask that you cover my travel costs. But my time, all the materials, that's all for free. So if you or anyone you know would find something like that valuable, then please get in touch with me. Just here on social media is fine, or on my website, email, whichever works. And out of the people who get in touch, I'm then gonna the way that I'm going to select those 3 workshops that I do is purely based on how much can I learn from the experience. That's the only kind of deciding criteria I have. So I look forward to hearing from anyone who's interested in this, and of course, this is also something that we'll talk through. So nobody is sort of committing to anything when they contact me, but I'm just curious if there's anyone who has an interest in this, and then be able to hopefully provide you with kind of a really budget-friendly way of approaching things in a slightly different way in your organization. And I also want to finish off by saying that this is not something that is kind of tailored for one type of organization. You don't have to be a certain size. You don't even have to be a company, even though I mostly work with companies. It works just as well in a public sector organization, in a nonprofit. So whatever type of organization you are, if you have a team, if you're going places, then I think this could be a really interesting, different angle on going through some of the kind of strategic planning, values, processes that organizations go through from time to time. Now, before I finish off, I promised you all that I would show you a little bit more of this car. So have a look at this. This is how big it is. And it's even got all the details internally here from the GT3. As you can see, there we go. So with this beautiful Porsche, I will leave you for now, and I look forward to hearing from anyone who's interested in workshops. Bye for now.